Does order arise from chaos? My desk is a mess. No, I'm not going to show it to you. It's scary. I've been told that I have an orderly mind, a tidy mind, but if my desk is an outward manifestation of what's going on inside my head, then I find that hard to believe. It reminds me a little bit of the world, really. People who believe in creation will often point to the world holding up its wondrous order and efficiency as evidence that a mind is at its basis. But the world is indeed a wondrous place, it's a marvellous place. However, as you look more closely into it, ordered and efficient, it most certainly is not. Chaotic and wasteful are the words that come more readily to mind. Nature often achieves her goals by throwing everything at a problem, so to speak. Consider ants, for example, an ant colony. Now, I spent many years studying ants, both for my PhD and then subsequently in postdoctoral work in Switzerland. And far from representing a well oiled, well ordered machine, colonies are more often a disorganized rabble. Sheer numbers means that eventually they get there. Eventually, the colony achieves its goals, its purpose. Not that it actually really has goals and a purpose, they're something that we impose upon it. There would be much more orderly and efficient ways to achieve the tasks that ants achieve. For example, if it was planned, if there was someone actually in charge, making things run smoothly. I suggest that the last thing we should do, as Proverbs said, is go to the ant and consider her ways. At least if we're looking for models of efficiency and cooperation. If we're in search, however, of how order can arise out of disorder and chaos, then ants are our girls. Oh, yeah, they are all girls, by the way, all the ones you're likely to see. The males only appear during the mating season and the nuptial flight. You get winged males appearing. The rest of the time, all the ants you see scuttering on the ground or in your kitchen, they're all girls. There's a process at work here that's called self organization. Stable structures and processes arise from chaos, from random fluctuations, and from a positive feedback that reinforces these. There are many examples of these in the world. In physics, for example, crystal growth, superconductivity. In chemistry, molecular self assembly, liquid crystals. And of course, in biology, ant and bee colonies, possibly even life itself. Perhaps, in fact, the entire universe is a self organizing entity, arising initially out of random quantum fluctuations. And many religious mythologies actually reflect such an idea. These processes require no external force to initiate or guide them. They are spontaneous and self organizing. You really don't have to look far into the natural world to realize that there's no plan, just as there's no plan for how my desk operates. If there's a mind behind the natural world, it's a decidedly disorderly and wasteful one. But the beauty and wonder of the world lies precisely in this, surely, that order and structure arise out of chaos and randomness. It's marvellous, it's wonderful. Once you've glimpsed this process, you'll stand in awe of it and never look back. To see this in any way as planned is not only, I think, in the end, rather silly, but also it robs the world of its natural beauty, of its actual beauty. To see the world as planned is not to see it as it is, but to see it as our minds would like it to be, at least as very tidy people would like it to be. Religion is the obsessive compulsive part of our nature that likes everything to be in its place. Really, the world is just a wonderful, exciting, and ever surprising mess. Looking at my desk again, I don't think any order is going to arise from that chaos. It's just chaos. The system's not big and complex enough for order to arise. Oh, and just as an aside, no, you probably will never find that other sock.